The views and opinions expressed by the guest author or speaker during this live session are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Reader's Magnet. The content shared is for informational purposes only and does not constitute endorsement or promotion of any particular belief, ideology, or product.
Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to the RM Hive. You're tuning into Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. I'm Brittany, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of dreams with Kenneth K. Gray, author of the insightful and thought provoking book entitled Dreams, the Magic of the Night. So, the book explores how dreams can reveal deeper meanings about our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Through real entries from his dream journals, Kenneth provides a practical framework to help readers understand and interpret their own dreams in a more meaningful way. So, Kenneth, thank you so much for joining us today. We're excited to have you here at the RM Hive.
Good to see you, Brittany.
All right, so Kenneth, before we start the main part of this interview, how about you make a introduction for yourself?
Well, I'm just a man. And way back in the eighth grade, I had a very vivid dream in which I saw a globe with grid lines on it, and I had a feeling of, oh wow, all this knowledge that existed and was somehow available to me. So I said,
Mhm.
oh, I had a little notebook. It was like a 3x4 little notebook, and I wrote it down, and that was the beginning, really, of it all.
Yeah, I remember that you started writing when you were in middle school, I believe. Mi- Yes,
I started recording my dreams. I didn't start writing books until decades later.
decades later. All right, so let's begin with the core of your work. For those who are just hearing about this here at our live session, Kenneth, what is Dreams, the Magic of the Night all about?
This book introduces the reader to the world of dreams, as you said, using examples from my own dream journals.
Mhm.
I dreamed, many dreams, and I filled up, I don't know, probably 35 or 40 journals over a
Oh,
period of
wow.
many years. And at first, I was bewildered. I had no idea what the meanings of these dreams were. So I did some reading. I took a class, even went to see a movie about the life
About
of
dream?
Carl Jung, the
Oh,
famous Swiss psychiatrist. And he did a lot of work with dreams.
yes. All right. What was it
He's well
again? The
known for
life
that.
of
Pardon me?
the movie. What was it again?
I don't remember the
Life.
name. It was shown in a theater. It was just a one shot deal by
All right.
the Analytical Psychology Club of Los Angeles.
All right. Okay. So, Kenneth, your book offers. Oh, right. Hold on. Before I ask you what I'm about to ask, young one Joseph commented, "Can't wait to hear all about your dream insights, Kenneth."
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's what the
Uh,
book is. I didn't
yeah,
quite finish my answer, which was that using my own dreams, I
yeah.
illustrate, I share what the dream was, and then what my interpretation or decoding of the dream is, what it means to me. And so then by example, I try to show people how to interpret their dreams.
Oh, there's a comment flashing on the screen right now, Kenneth. Many people struggle to remember their dreams or make sense of them. In your experience, what's the most important first step someone can take to start understanding their dreams more deeply?
Well, Jesse really hit on the key there. The first thing to
Yeah.
do is to remember your dreams. And many people I have noticed in America are
Hmm.
not getting enough sleep.
Yeah. I mean, all around the world, actually.
And that makes it harder to have dreams, to feel rested,
Mm-hmm.
and to recall the dreams. So
Yes.
what I did was I got like a little composition book from a local grocery store that you use for college classes or a lab course. You can put your notes in there. And so I started journaling in those, and they're not too expensive. So
Right.
first thing to do, get enough sleep. And then when you have a dream that you remember, just jot down a few sentences. It doesn't have to be like
Mm.
a detailed description, but maybe a few key sentences or even key words, so that when you go back to it later on in the day, you'll say, oh, yeah, now I remember having that dream, something that will
Okay.
jog your memory. And
Right.
then, of course, read my book, and that'll help you understand how to interpret your dream.
Yes. Also, I see a comment here from Bob Montgomery. He is asking, what do you say about lucid dreaming?
I didn't really cover that in this book. I may
Okay.
cover that topic in a future book.
Ooh.
It's something I'm thinking about because I've had a few lucid dreams,
Okay.
and there is a technique available for inducing lucid dreams.
Like you
So
can.
anybody who wants to learn to do that, it's really what I found is really a very invigorating and exciting experience, because in lucid dreaming, it is as it says, you have a dream and then you become lucid. You wake up in the dream and you stay in the dream while you're awake. So you don't open your
Whoa.
eyes and wake up and get out of bed, but you continue in the dream and you become fully aware. Because in many dreams, even when you're the center of attention, you're not in control.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. So it means you are in control of the whole dream.
Yes, or at least
Oh, I see.
you can exert a lot of control over it. And that's not the case with your more ordinary dreams. When you become lucid in a dream, then, like I said, it's really invigorating. It's kind of exciting, and you can take control, go to different places, meet people, do pretty much whatever you want. So it's a really wonderful thing.
Yeah. I'm curious about it too now that it's been mentioned. Anyway, so Kenneth, your book offers a framework for understanding dreams, along with real examples from your own journals. What do you think readers will take away after they explore your book?
I'm hoping they will take away
Yeah.
a greater sense of wonder and mystery regarding their own life, because
Yeah.
we kind of tend to go through life very automatically, mechanistically, like a robot. We're just doing this, we're doing that, we're paying bills, we're working, we're doing all the things we're expected to do, and uh, we wonder, isn't there more to life than just
Th-
this? And
Yes,
so
there's a word
exploring
for
your
that.
dreams, what dreams really are, is an
Mhm.
avenue for nurturing and expanding your spirituality, whatever it is. And I tried to appeal to universally to people of faith,
All
but
right.
even atheists, because after all, everybody dreams, including atheists.
Yeah.
So you should be able to get something out of the book, regardless of your personal beliefs and perspective.
There's a comment here by Sophia Collins, Kenneth. Your book explores dreams as a deeper part of who we are and even as messages from the subconscious. Was there a particular dream that changed how you saw yourself or your life?
Yeah, you will read about that dream in chapter 2, the title of which is The Vision. It was a dream that I had back in 1982, I believe.
1982.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago. And it evolved into a vision. honestly, I don't know what else to call it that. It became a vision for me, and
Okay.
it revealed many things about life that I had read about before, but had never experienced, had never understood. So, chapter 2, the vision, that changed my life forever.
So let's take a step back for a moment. Kenneth, when did you first realize that you wanted to become a writer or an author?
I never really had the desire to be an author, but
Okay.
because of my study of dreams, and I was working with a really excellent minister who understood dreams, and she helped me to understand my dreams quite a bit. And after a couple of years of that, I thought, I've learned so much. I've gotten all this knowledge. Why am I keeping it to myself? I should write a book.
Yeah.
So that was it. I just got onto my laptop and I started typing away and writing my book.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a comment here, Kenneth, by Jennifer Jackson. Have you ever had a dream that completely surprised you?
Oh, yeah. I can't think of one right now, but many dreams, of course, are surprises, or they're in a sense, they're
Mm-hmm.
the ones that are baffling, that we were bewildered by. Those are kind of surprises too. But then the really cool surprise is when we dig into it and we get the
Mm-hmm.
meaning. We decode it and we go, oh my God, that's what this is talking about. So a lot of dreams either are or they have the potential to be very surprising.
And another one by Rachel McVitie. How do you pronounce your last name, Rachel? Anyway, her comment is, how do you suggest readers start recording their dreams effectively?
Uh, it does take a little bit of planning.
Mm-hmm.
Various people have, different personal life circumstances. If you're single and living alone, then it's really simple. But if you're living with a life partner, a significant other, or you have a family with kids in the house, then it can get a little more complicated. So, first of all, you prepare by getting your notebook and
Yes.
a good pen right next to the bed or nearby, so that it's very convenient for you when you wake up and you just had a dream. You can easily record it. All right.
Mm.
So make it as convenient as possible. Make it for your convenience, whatever works for you. Um, I'm married now. And so what I do is I actually keep my dream journal in another room. When I have a
Oh, okay.
dream, I get up out of bed, go into the other room, turn on the
Right.
light, and record it.
I'll record.
Now,
All right.
yeah, in my case, I do try to write down as much detail as I can remember,
Okay.
but that's not necessary at first. I think eventually you'll probably evolve into that. But make it most convenient and easy for yourself. And then as you're drifting off to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
I like to tell people to use a little bit of auto suggestion
Oh,
and say,
okay.
yeah, you just say to yourself very quietly, I will remember my dreams. I will remember my dreams. And it just turns out the way the mind works, what you pay attention to, that comes into the foreground. Things that have been
Okay.
in the background, they come to the foreground because you put your attention on it. So that's another key principle to get to your dreams.
There's a comment by Sophia Collins. Do you believe dreams can reveal hidden fears or desires? And how should someone respectfully approach those deeper parts of themselves? Hidden fears or desires?
Well, first of all, the answer is yes, they can, and
Yes.
they do.
All right.
However, it's not something to be afraid of, because a dream or your subconscious mind or the spirit is only going to bring something to your attention if it's important to you. So, I mean, you might have a hidden desire for years and years and years, and you're not shown about it.
You
Then,
kept
when
it
you
hidden.
get to the place in your personal unfoldment that you're
Yes.
able to handle something, because it might be, kind of a strange, odd desire or even something criminal,
Oh,
then the dream will bring it to your attention. It will bring it up.
okay.
You're ready to process that.
All right. So dreams are something we all experience, but not everyone reflects on them deeply. What inspired you to explore this idea and turn it into a book, Kenneth?
Like I said, I just started working with this lady minister, and she helped me to really get a lot more out of my dreams. She helped me to see how they weren't just these weird oddball things that
Okay.
people think, oh, they're just random images and actions that come from the TV shows I watched last night.
Oh,
They
okay.
take the images and experiences typically from your previous waking period, and then they make a collage. They make a
It's
little
a collage.
story, a little narrative out of it. And notice that the dreams pick and choose. They don't take everything that you experienced the day before, but only certain things. Why do the dreams choose those specific things?
Yes.
That's a good question to ask yourself, and not just toss it away with a wave of the hand and say, oh, it's nothing. It's just a random, meaningless series of pictures. It is not. It is very meaningful, but you'll never know that until you drill down.
Yeah. Another comment by Rick's Luz. Kenneth, do you ever dream about writing your dreams into a story? Wow, I think that's a good question.
Ah, I haven't done that yet, but
You
perhaps
should
that will come to me. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have so many dream journals. Maybe I could
pick
browse
one
through
from them.
those
Yeah.
and yeah, come up with a couple of science fiction novels.
Yeah. So, again, your book encourages readers to interpret their dreams and reflect on what it means. Would you say your work is advocating for a specific perspective or a certain approach? And if so, why is that important to you?
Well, I do have my own perspective, but I
Yes.
try to make the appeal universal
Okay.
because universally everybody dreams. You look at any country, any culture, any tribe, race, religion.
I agree.
Uh, Once you get familiar with some of their literature, you'll see, oh, these guys are dreaming too. So I I tried to make it a more universal appeal,
Yeah.
but I admit, I do have my own perspective, my own philosophy of life, just like most people do.
There's a comment here by Tosh Wana. How do you balance personal interpretation with universal dream symbols? Can a dream have multiple meanings?
Actually, most dreams have multiple levels of meaning. And
Yes.
that's kind of the wonder and beauty of them because it may bring something to your attention that's a personal item, and yet at the same time you'll be able to see, oh, this is like a universal spiritual principle that applies to pretty much everyone. So it's both, and it can even you can even have a dream that, as you and I, Brittany, were talking about before
Yeah.
we got on camera.
We
You can
were.
have a dream that gives you some physical information about a medical condition and
Yeah.
helps you to try something that will be helpful. And that very same dream can also be talking about a belief or an emotion that you're having to grapple with the very same day.
So I hope that answered your question, Tashwana. And with that, we're about to wrap up the whole interview.
Oh my
So
gosh. Ah,
yeah, who knew? Anyway, Kenneth, where can no no no. First things first. Do you have plans to write another book?
I don't at this time, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm still working on promoting this book.
Yes.
I knew nothing about the publishing industry at the beginning, and now I've learned a lot. And so I'm doing what I can to promote this one, and I may write another one in the future, definitely.
Yes. Don't worry, Reader's Magnet is here for you for that.
Okay,
So
good.
again, Kenneth, where can our viewers right now find Dreams the Magic of the Night?
Well, it's available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble, and it's also available as an ebook for
All right.
your Kindle Reader and Google Play, and I think Apple, is it called Apple Play or Apple
Apple Play.
Music, something like that. Yeah, so it's available as an ebook also. And Reader's Magnet
Yes, at the Reader's
is
Magnet
just
bookstore.
coming out with the audio book, which I hope is going to be
Yes,
ready
yes,
any
yes.
day.
Very soon. Also,
Yeah,
Kenneth,
look
I
for that.
believe you'll be joining us at the LA Times Festival of Books. You'll be doing a book signing session.
Yes, yes. Hopefully, it
So,
won't rain like it did last year.
oh, it rained. Well,
Yeah.
you heard it, guys. Kenneth will be there so you can get a signed copy of Dreams the Magic of the Night. So, thank you so much for being with us today, Kenneth. Your work has opened a doorway into a part of life that many people experience but mostly rarely understand. So, by sharing with us your written work, it can help us and other readers on reflecting their dreams. And that's a wrap for today's featured author interview. To our wonderful audience, thank you so much for tuning in here at the RM Hive. Again, be sure to check out Dreams the Magic of the Night by Kenneth K. Gray on Amazon, Barnes& and Noble, and here at the Reader's Magnet bookstore. This has been Brittany, and as we say here at Reader's Magnet, we share your story with the world. Thank you, Kenneth. See you, everybody.
Thank you, Brittany.